Hello and welcome to this month's CCXP Tip of the Month. So for March 2019, we're going to be looking at developing a study plan. So when you study for any exam, there are really four key phases that you should think of that kind of form part of your customer journey for studying. So these phases can be broken down into, firstly, establishing a baseline. So to establish a baseline, you just need to know where you are, and the best way to do that, in my opinion, is to use practice questions. The CCXP website actually has 6 practice questions on that you can look at to kind of get a feel for where you are. And Daniel Ord from Omnitouch International also has 10 questions on his website as well. So let's actually go and have a quick look at those right now. So this is the ccxp.org website that lists the sample questions for the exam. So there's 6 questions here. In the next video, I'm actually going to go through and kind of show how to answer them. So I'm not going to scroll all the way to the bottom because I don't want you to see the answers, but these are really useful. And then if I flip over to this tab here, Omnitouch International has 10 questions that Daniel Ord has produced, and you can email those to him and then he can come back and work with you, but basically these together should give you a very good baseline of what your current level is. So then the next phase is knowledge acquisition. So this is the core of the studying. So different ways to approach this. You can do a masterclass. There are a number of individuals that hold masterclasses now around the world. Normally they're 1 or 2 day courses. There's also e-learning modules out there, and there's also self-study books and articles as well. So this will be where you have an idea of what your current knowledge is from the baseline. You know you need to close a gap, and so you then have some targeted knowledge acquisition. The third phase is improvement confirmation. So this is where you then try to confirm that you have actually made some improvement in the areas that you were weak in. One of the ways that you can do this is to take a simulated exam. And then the final phase, and this is what I recommend normally a week before the exam itself, is just to go down into Burndown Mode. So what I mean by Burndown Mode is you've probably crammed a lot of information into your brain over a short period of time, and you can almost become knowledge muscle bound. And so the best way to kind of handle that kind of slope up to the exam is to spend a week just focusing on some key principles. And of course I have my book with the 18 principles in, and what I recommend all students do is just focus on that for the final week. Just really want to get into the mindset of what are the CXPA looking for, what are the kinds of questions and the kinds of reasons that they're going to say one is a correct answer and one isn't. So you have a nice easy burn down, you take it easy, and then hopefully you won't be stressed when you're going for your exam and you'll do well. So what I've done is I've taken this customer journey and I've taken the 4 phases and I've put them all into the simulator. So the first thing I recommend you do if you're using the simulator is take mock exam number 1. That's a 3-hour exam. And then what you need to do is note down any areas of weakness which the simulator will show you. And then if you're using the expert package or above, it will generate you a study plan. So it will say these are the areas that you need to focus on, and then you literally focus on those for 2 days. Then I would recommend studying the Prepcast if you've got the Platinum package. So the Prepcast will give you the key knowledge that you need. This will be, I would recommend 2 weeks. It's 3 hours overall. 6 30-minute modules, but you need time to really absorb it, take notes and so forth. So I recommend studying the Prepcast. If you already know areas of weakness, then you of course know special areas that you can focus on. Then I recommend you take test exam number 2. That will then hopefully show some improvement, and then it will also give some more recommendations and a study plan of where you need to tune up your remaining areas of weakness. Again, spend 2 days on the tune up. And then your last week, you just simply burn down with the book. So there are different ways of approaching this, but if you're using my materials, you have the whole customer journey there in one place. But you can pick and choose from whatever sources that you want, really. So I hope this was useful. If you guys need to contact me, you can email me at support@ccxpexamsimulator. Until next time, happy studying.